team, total body today. Here we go. We're gonna warm up with arm circles. So my arms are reaching in opposite directions and my fingers are strong, arms are strong. Just a really strong arm. We just don't want noodle arms. We want to be here actively, energetically, getting ready for a total body workout. So little bitty circles. I'm going forward with my circles. Maybe you'll go back. Let's keep going for 15 seconds. For the workout today, team, you're gonna need a set of dumbbells or more, and you're gonna need some water. Okay, team, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're gonna walk out to a plank. So, finding some space in front of you, you're gonna walk out. You're gonna hold a plank for 3, 2, 1, then take it back to standing. So with this forward fold at the start of the movement, you can bend your knees as much as you want. And then when you come out to that plank, make sure you set up a really nice plank before moving. So setting up shoulders in line with hips, wrists right under those shoulders. Let's do a couple more here. Do one more. Okay, team, we're gonna walk ourselves back out, come to hands and knees. Bird dogs are next, where we extend opposite leg and arm, bring it back to center. Extend opposites, bring it back to center. Come with me if you haven't already joined. We're extending, we're pausing, then coming back to center. Extend and pause, come back to center. I can feel my abs working to stabilize me. Option here, keep that back toe on the floor, extend the arm. That'll help you if you can't find your balance today. Let's go for 10. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, team, next up, come to standing. We're gonna take it to a squat knee raise. So squat, lift a knee, squat, lift the other knee. So lift a knee, it's gonna get the legs warmed up. It's gonna get the heart rate increasing. Squat, lift a knee, squat, lift the other knee. We'll go 30 more seconds here. Remember, pushing that booty back in that squat, pushing those feet into the floor as you come up, and maybe testing our balance here with that knee raise, making sure we're not lifting and falling back to the floor. Do we have balance when we lift the knee? Last one here. Good. Let's get some water. So I'm feeling warmed up. I hope you are too. Always the option. If you're not quite ready for the workout, just rewind and do that warm up one more time. No big deal. We're gonna start. Today's format has a lot of variety, so just listen up. I'll tell you what we're doing the whole time. So the first thing we're gonna do is bent over rows. We know how to do them. It's for 1 minute of work. So bent over rows, grabbing weight, hinging forward, pulling weight up. Elbows drive up. Got it? 3, 2, 1, begin. So 1 minute here, pretty straightforward. My knees are softly bent. My feet are about hip width apart. Sometimes I keep my feet here, and sometimes I stagger my feet, and each one is to help me stabilize my torso. So that's the goal, is stabilizing the torso and engage the back muscles. And so maybe changing your stance will help you maintain that good form as we move through this minute. 20 seconds left. Squeezing at the top. Don't forget, engage those muscles. Think about your body. Think about the muscles you're working. 8 seconds. This is 5, 2, 1. Okay, team. Next up, we're gonna do a combo move. It's a plank push-up to just a regular push-up. So what's gonna happen is you're gonna plank push-up on the right. That's a plank push-up. You're gonna do 1 regular push-up. Plank push-up on the left, 1 regular push-up. You're gonna do 5 of these. So you're doing 5 total push-ups. That's what you're counting. You're gonna count yours, I'm gonna count mine. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Elbow, elbow, hand, hand. 1 regular push-up. That's 1 for me. Making sure you're maintaining your really good plank with all these moving pieces. We don't want to let form suffer. Whew. All right, team, just 5 of those. Did you do your 5? We're going back to a minute of work now, focusing on some legs for lunges here. We're going alternating reverse lunge, grabbing weight if you want. 3, 2, 1, here we go. So step back, bend both knees. Step back, bend both knees. I'm tall in my torso. Easy when we bend our knees to maybe collapse in the torso. Try not to do that. Be aware if you're doing that. How do you fix it? Step back, bend both knees. I'm going straight down, straight up. This is not straight down, straight up. If I'm shifting forward, so the difference from that and this, we have less than halfway to go. 15 seconds now. Step back, bend both knees. 10. Shoulders back. 3, 2, 1. All right, team, next up, a lateral lunge. Lateral lunge is laterally lunging, bending the knee, shooting the hips back to center. This is going to be for less time, 45 seconds. You can add weight to this one if you want. We go in 3, 2, 1, begin. Pretty straightforward so far, yes? So, we're alternating blocks of work. We started with an upper body block. We are in the lower body block. We have 1 more exercise in this block. It'll be for 30 seconds. It'll be a little bit of cardio. 20 seconds here. I'm feeling a stretch here in the inner thigh of my straight leg. When I push back off of this foot, I pick it up completely. I don't drag it on the floor. This is 5. Maybe 1 more. All right, team. Nice. Take a break. We are doing jump squats next. So we want to land really softly in our jump squat. Make sure your wardrobe is exactly where you want it. Fussing with pants. Jump squat here, land nice and soft. If you're not a jumper, you're just gonna squat. Okay, 3, 2, 1, here we go. This is 30 seconds, so not too much time. Definitely doable. Get that heart rate up a little bit. Land softly. Booty pushes back. Halfway. 8 seconds, you got it. 4. And rest. Good job. Good job. Kick the booty. That's an active stretch for those quads. Get a little drink of water. We're gonna go back to upper body. Upper body for 1 minute. We're gonna do a kneeling overhead press. It looks like this. Kneeling, press. My torso does not move when the weight goes up and down. So nothing like that, right? Be really strong in the torso. Overhead press really strong. 3, 2, 1. This is a minute, team. 1 minute of work. I'm holding one weight in each hand. You have the option to hold one weight with 2 hands. Or another way to modify, if both weights are feeling a little heavy, is alternating. Those abs have to turn on even more for that alternating movement. 30 seconds. Another option is to rest completely and join up when you're ready. Always the option, team, to rest completely. 15 seconds here. Can you feel your shoulders? I can feel my shoulders. This is 5, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Next up. Oh, a dual press chest press. I like this one. So I'm laying on my back for this. This is what's going to happen on my back. I press the weights here at my midline. I press them up to the ceiling and then down. So doing that chest press movement while always pressing together here. You have 10 reps of those. You're counting those reps. Push those weights together at the midline and press up. 10 reps. If for some reason you can't do the pressing together, like you have weights that are circles rather than having any flat spots, you're just going to do a regular chest press. Actively press to the center. Actively press to the center. That's 10 for me, team. You do your 10. We'll move on together. Entering another lower body block. We're doing deadlifts next. So this will be for a minute again, with weight, hinging forward, stretching the backs of my legs here, driving up. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1, here we go. Standing tall, hinge at the hips, my weights stop about shin, mid-shin, drive up. I feel a stretch in the back of my legs. I'm focusing on my hamstrings, the back of my legs. I'm focusing on making my glutes do the work here. You might feel also your lower back, and that's fine too. This is one of those total body movements. We want to make sure at no point are our shoulders being pulled forward. If you're here, how do you squeeze those shoulder blades together for that nice flat back? 15 seconds. Breathing, right? Feeling a stretch in the back of the legs. Knees are soft. 4, 3, 2, and rest. All right, team. Here's what's happening next. Lunge with an overhead press. The overhead press happens in the lunging position. This is 45 seconds. This is what it looks like. Lunge, press here, come together, and we'll alternate the legs. You can have whatever weight you want. You can have 2 weights, you can have 1. You can have 0. 3, 2, 1, go. If you are somebody choosing to have 0 weights for this, I would still like you to hold the lunge, raise and lower those arms in the lunge position, and then come to standing. So doing everything but holding the weight. Everything's the same. Halfway. Holding in that lunge and doing an overhead press. Maybe this overhead press is lighter than what you usually overhead press with. because we're working hard in the lower body, right? It's not just a focus on the overhead press. 3, 2, 1. All right, 30 seconds here, a little bit of cardio. It's a speed skater. Speed skater is a curtsy with a jump. You can also do this without jumping. We'll go in 3, 2, 1, begin. Bending both knees. Bending both knees. Getting the heart rate up. You can hear my breathing, yeah? Over halfway there. Little bitty jumps, nice soft landing. 7, 3, 2, 1. Oh, team, good job. Okay, we are back to the upper body block. We are doing a bear crawl. So, bear crawl, you get into position, clear some space, hands and knees, then you lift those knees up. And we're gonna do a little crawl forward and a little crawl back. This is a 1 minute of work. This is one of the harder things for me. Maybe you love it. 3, 2, 1, let's begin. This is a minute of work. What I know for sure is I don't want to skip the exercises that are harder, right? We all find things easier and harder than somebody else. So this one's harder for me. I want to be sure I do it. I'm only going to be stronger because of it. Halfway there. What are your knees doing? Are they still in that hover position or have they started to creep up? Where's your booty? Bring it all back down. Keep moving. And don't overthink this movement. I know it can kind of feel clunky as we move backwards. Just keep moving, doing your best. 7. All right, team, that's a minute. Take a rest. Next thing, we're counting 15 reps of the next movement. 15 reps of the next movement. It's kneeling again. You're gonna do a kneeling bicep overhead press. I'm using 2 weights here. Maybe you are using 1 weight just like this. Okay? This is 15 reps. We go in 3, 2, 1. Don't have to time it because it's counting. That's 1 for me. We want to make sure we're not swinging the weight at all. That takes some concentration. I would suggest you don't go much faster than I'm going. We want to have good form. Torso is stabilized. We're still not swinging. Abs are turned on. I'm getting close. This is 10 for me. Always the option to pause, team, if you need a rest or if you need to catch up. No big deal. This workout's for you. Make it for you. I have 2 left. We're breathing, right? That's my last one. Finish up, get some water. We have 1 more block of lower body. Then we're going to do the whole thing 1 more time. So this block of lower body starts with a squat with a 3-second pause at the bottom. That looks like this. 3, 2, 1, stand up. This is a minute of work. Grab weight if you want weight. We're going. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1, and stand. So, whether you're holding weight or not holding weight, you're holding the squat down. What's your booty doing? Is it pushing back? Are your feet pushing into the floor as you start to come up? Actively rise, actively stand by pushing your feet in. Create that tension there. Up. 2. You've got about 15 seconds here. We don't want to omit the pause at the bottom. Even though that adds some difficulty to the squat, we want to be right there in that difficult part, right? Doing those difficult things are good for us. One more down. Here, 3, 2, 1, and up. Okay, we're gonna curtsy side to side. Again, weights here or not. This is like that speed skater. We're not jumping at all though. Curtsy in 3, 2, 1, begin. So we go side to side here. This is 45 seconds. My front foot is planted, doesn't come off the floor. When I'm here, I'm loading up this glute. Pushing into the floor, I can feel that glute. Pushing into the floor. Think about that in your home, in your living room, on your body. When we're here and we press up, feeling that glute. 20 seconds left. Five seconds now. 3, 2, 1. All right, team. We've got our 30 seconds coming up. It's a lateral leap. Lateral leap, I start on one side of the floor. I leap to the other. I leap to the other. Got it? This is 30 seconds. If you're not a jumper, you're just down here, sidestepping a squat. We good? 3, 2, 1, here we go. It's 30 seconds. Do you want a balance challenge? Whoa, try not to put that foot down. Yeah? Or you can't. That's up to you. Where are you today? 10. This is 4, 3, and rest. Nice job. Quick drink of water. We do that one more time. Okay. We're gonna do it. Bent over row, 1 minute of work. We'll go in 8 seconds. Hinge forward, 3, 2, 1, squeeze at the top. 1 minute of work. Are you activating your back muscles? Or are you just going through the motion? I want you to activate your back muscles. Squeeze at the top. Feel them engage as you raise and lower the weight. Back is flat, right? We're not curved here. How do you lengthen from booty to shoulders? Pushing the chest out. We're over halfway, friends. Keep looking at the floor, not straight in front. Looking at the floor, knees are softly bent. Maintain your good posture. Maintain your good form. Breathe. This is 5 seconds. This is 3 seconds. Last one. Nice. Okay. So remember, the next thing we're doing, 5 reps. So you do it 5 times. It's a plank push-up, 1 regular push-up. With the odd number, I started on my right arm last time. I'm going to start on the left side this time. It's 5 reps. Remember, plank push-up to a regular push-up. Let's do it. 1 plank push-up, a full move, then 1 regular push-up. So we go down, down, up, up, and then a regular push-up. Down, down, up, up. Whew. That's 5 for me. Getting in to the lower body block next. We're doing a lunge, alternating reverse lunge with weight if you want. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, begin. All right, team. Alternating reverse lunge, no bells and whistles here. We step back, we bend both knees. Our torso is tall, our shoulders are back, our face is facing forward. This is 1 minute of work. So this block for the lower body has 3 movements in it, and we do each for decreasing time. So this is 60 seconds, the next is 45, and that last is 30. And that last one is a little bit of cardio. Is your front foot planted on the floor? Heel and toe stay down. We push into that heel as we come up. 10 seconds. Heel and toe stay down. 5. Good, take a break. Prepare for that lateral lunge. You can use weights here if you want. We go in 5, 3, 2, 1. Lateral. Push to center. Does the movement feel difficult to you? If so, stay wide, sink down. You don't have to step together. Sometimes we have better form if we can just piece out the movement, right? So you'll just be here the whole time if that was confusing to you otherwise. We have 15 seconds left. Feeling inner thigh, outer thigh here. Torso is tall. Always tall in the torso. 4, 3, 2, 1. Team will take 15 seconds here, and we're gearing up for jump squats. Now remember, option to just squat if you're not a jumper. This is a 30-second cardio portion. All right, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Woo, jump up, jump. Soft landing, making sure form is good. Feet are planted when we're in a squat position. We're not going so fast that we're forgetting what good form is. Eight seconds. This is 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Kick the booty, active stretch for the quads. Get some water. Okay, going back to upper body, kneeling overhead press. Minute of work here. 3, 2, 1, begin. So strong in your kneeling position, and then an overhead press. Check it out from the profile. No movement at the torso, at no point. So I'm doing an overhead press. Biceps come by the ears. My torso doesn't move. Abs are turned on. Still catching my breath from those squats. 30 seconds to go. You're doing great, team. You're doing great. Can you feel your shoulders? Mine are warm. 7. This is 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, team. We're doing that chest press where we press together and do the chest press motion. So grabbing your weights, pressing at the midline. We're on our backs, right? 10 reps here. So we start out with pressing those weights together, and we press up and down for 10 reps. You count yours. I want that press together to be so active. Try not to go much faster than what I'm going. Three more for me. Press together. That's it, team. That's 10 for me. Finish your 10. And we're coming back to standing. So back to that lower body block. We start with a deadlift here for 1 minute. Deadlift for 1 minute. Get water if you need it. Here we go, 1 minute here. Hinge and stand. We're driving heels into the floor as we come up. Hinge, back is flat. Knees are soft. I stop my weight at about mid-shin, then I drive up through the heels. So I'm keeping my back flat the whole time. Remember, it's not about taking weight to the floor. It's about loading the hamstrings, engaging the glutes, driving up. 20 seconds to go now. Hinge and drive it up. 10 seconds. Take your time. Feel that stretch and stand up. Take your time. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Next up, lunge to overhead press. Time is decreasing. We're going 45 seconds here. So when we're in a lunge is when we perform the overhead press. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Yes, we hold that strong lunge and overhead press. Strong lunge, overhead press. We want each piece of this to be strong. So if you need to lower weight to maintain your good form, please do so. 15 seconds. Do a complete overhead press before moving out of the lunge. 5, 3, 2, 1. Okay, moving on to a little bit of cardio. We've got that speed skater next. So curtsy with a little jump. Curtsy with a little jump. Option to just curtsy. 3, 2, 1. I bend my knees. I keep my chest up and my head up. I land nice and softly. Over halfway. This is 5. Good, rest. Woo-wee. Woo, get some water. We've got 1 upper body block left and 1 lower body block left. Okay, we're gonna do a bear crawl, crawl. Come into that bear crawl positioning, hands and knees, lifting those knees up. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. We lift the knees up, we crawl forward, we crawl back. Little motion, little movement, because we're trying to maintain that bear crawl position that we started with. So what if somebody put something on your back and your goal was not to let it fall off your back? Would that change how you're doing this? Would you slow down? Probably. Let's pretend that, so that we just have this really controlled movement here. "15 seconds left. Keeping knees close to the floor. This is 5, 3, 2, 1. Nice work, team. Next up, 15 reps, bicep overhead press. We're in the kneeling position. Bicep overhead press. 15 felt pretty challenging to me last time, so I'm staying with these 10s. You decide what to do. Maybe you can grab heavier weight this time. 15 reps. Abs are stabilizing. Breathing. This is 9 for me. We're very close. This feels challenging. Not swinging the weight anywhere. We're picking it up and placing it exactly where we want it. This is 13 for me. One last one. Do your 15. We've got a lower body block coming up. Okay, squat with a 3-second pause at the bottom. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Remember, this is a minute. We have 3 more movements here. This is one of them. We're going to do decreasing time. I didn't hold weight on the first round of these. I thought I could use an extra challenge this time around. I know we don't have too much left, so I wanted to add some weight. Feeling like I got a little bit left in my tank. 30 seconds to go. Are you maintaining the hold at the bottom? Don't skip that part. Breathing. Using those lungs for this lower body, right? 8. Last one here. Okay. Take a quick break. Curtsies are next. Curtsies are next. We do these for 45 seconds. We're going to go in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. I hold weight at the shoulders. Maybe you're more comfortable with the weights down here, or maybe I am too. Or maybe you're not holding weight. Front foot is planted. Chest is tall. Front toe is pointing forward. 10 seconds to go. 8, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, team, one more thing. Lateral leaps, side to side. It's a 30-second round. Here we go. Leap. Are you so good at these? You're now playing with your balance. Woo! It's okay to lose your balance. It means our body works to correct. 8 seconds. 4. Okay, team, that's it. 30 seconds. Woo! Total body. We did it. Thank you so much. Goodbye.